so much, boys. Appreciate you taking the time out. I know this is a busy season for you. You're fighting the projectionists, running all around. You got drones chasing you, so I appreciate you taking a minute or two just to come out and talk to me. So, we're talking about perspective tonight, so I think, you guys are the perfect people to talk to about this. I'm going to start with this guy over here. Give it up for Roscoe real quick if you like Fitz. Okay, so we're just going to get started with the adventure. The one thing we all know about you, Fitz, is that you are obsessed with this crossword. And I wanted to ask, what's the deal with the crossword? Why is it so important to you?
Why is it so important? Well, I think it's obvious. I think all these kids here can infer that this crossword is straight from the architect.
Is that true? Is this from the architect, you guys think? Interesting.
It's important, so if it's important, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
You see, as my Uncle Tino once said,
Uncle Tino,
if something's important, you gotta do it. And you do it with what you got.
No. Can you say that one more time, please?
Sure. Uncle Tino said.
Oh, you're going all the way back to that? Okay.
Why not?
Sure.
If something's important, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
And you do it with what you got.
I don't know what's happening, but I just really hope it never happens again. Okay, thank you so much, Fitz. We're gonna move on to JW. Hopefully you're not gonna do any horrible dances, but listen, a filmmaker. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I know that's.
Give me a hand.
Ow!
Touch it again.
Okay, I'm so sorry. All right. Well, anyway, a filmmaker. You know all about angles and perspective. So what can you tell us about perspective, JW?
I am so glad that you asked me that. You see, to film anything, you need to have perspective. You need to know the angles that make you look gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I know the angles that make me look gorgeous. And what I'm talking about here, kids, is this. If you're trying to take what we know is the most important thing in the earth, selfie.
Okay.
You gotta have that angle that makes you look like a young Russell Crowe, all right?
A young Russell Crowe, that's very important. Okay.
Let me tell you what not to do.
All right.
Don't take a selfie from down here. You're not a diglet.
Ooh.
You're playing Pokemon Go.
Oh my.
That's what I'm saying.
You never saw that picture, did you?
I've never seen that.
Well, there it is. That's an awful picture of you, JW.
Please don't put that on Instagram.
We're not going from the low angle. What are we doing, JW? That's a horrible picture. I'm so sorry.
Good.
So,
if you are not going from that angle, you got to be going from up top. That's where you want to come from. You want to be like one of the legendary birds. Pokemon Go again. I make the reference. Let's see. There he is.
Wow.
Ow.
Much better.
That is Tom Cruise, baby.
Much better.
Long ago. Top Gun, baby. Right. Top Gun.
Well, that's some very interesting perspectives from a few of our characters here. Now, the last thing I'm going to ask you before we go is this. We all have this burning question, who is the projectionist? Am I right, everybody? We all want to know, who is the projectionist? We've all got our theories. So, Roscoe, I'm going to begin with you. Who do you think the projectionist really is?
Well, quite honestly, from my point of view, from my perspective, I personally think that's a Penelope girl. Yeah, Penelope.
Really?
Yeah, Penelope Swan.
Tell me why.
Well, she's cracker, she's loony, she's nutso, she's bonkers, she's pretty weird. Pretty.
Wait a minute, whoa. What did you say?
I said pretty weird.
No, you said pretty.
Say it again.
Pretty weird?
He's blushing.
What?
Fitz is
No.
Maybe you're trying to cover up the fact that you got a little crush on Penelope by calling her sexy. All right, you're blushing. I'll just say, settle down. It's
all right.
All right, now, JW, who do you think is the projectionist?
This is a very serious question.
Yes,
okay.
The most. You want to know who he is.
I'm thinking that to pull off a villainous persona.
Yes.
As a director, I would know this. You have to have the perfect backstory. I'm talking, you need to have the family, the 2 kids maybe, a wife, maybe a role model role, so no one would ever think it was you. You may even lead kids in church, I don't know. You!
Wait a minute, what?
I don't.
Me? You think I'm the projectionist? You're not fooling me. JW,
we've been talking about.
All right, this is crazy. Boys and girls, am I the projectionist? Jack theories, and JW is the king of Cracker Jack theories. Give it up for JW and Fitz. Get out of here, hanging out with projectionists. That's crazy. Dr. Dodd, where are you at? We're talking about perspective here. We gotta get going. I can't believe it. Me